Hey, besties! Thank you for tuning into my channel. My name is Keycha, and I'm delighted to have you here. Today, I will be teaching you how to set up your sinking funds for 2023. So if you're new to this or you need a refresher, keep watching, sis. So this is what we have, okay? So I have it broken up into two categories. And for those of you that may not know, let me back up. Let me make sure I'm clear. Sinking funds are used to save your money through a long period of time, okay? For example, let's just say you have a house tax that is due once a year. Now, if you were like me and you cannot just go in your check and take out $600-700 and pay for that and then have a lot of money extra money left over to pay everything else, then you're going to need a sinking fund. So this will give you the opportunity to just stash a little bit away every week or every month to save for that one-time bill, okay? Or even other things, like I have one-time bills and unexpected. And I'll go through each one of these so I can show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so for my one-time bills, I have car taxes, house taxes, termite bond, AC service, okay? These are due once a year, okay? And then I have unexpected and other. Christmas, gifts, lawn care, household, medical, and dental. Okay, so that's what I have there. Hope y'all don't mind me turning this. So I get paid twice a month. So we're gonna factor in 24 checks, okay? So for my car taxes, now so far I still have 55 saved. So I'm gonna put 55 here. So I have 55 in my sinking funds, carrying over from 2021. So I only need to save $545 more, okay? And then for my house taxes, I just paid that. So we're going to do, because it was $430. So we'll do another $430. Because I think last year I had $600, but it went down. I was like, yay, amazing. So we'll do $430. Because they normally don't go up. They normally go down every year. So we'll just put the $430 here. And termite bond, that's going to be the same. $185 every year. The gentleman came out last week, and yeah, I don't have termites, so I don't have to worry about that. AC service, I'm gonna put let me see, because I think I don't even remember how much I have saved up so far for AC service. I think I have about $100 in there. So I'm gonna put 300. My apologies, I forgot to check. But I think I have 100, because usually I do 400. So we'll do 300 here, okay? So I'm gonna do this section first, and then I'll do this section. Okay, so my car taxes will be due in July. House taxes, January. Termite bond, December. AC service is 2 times a year. And I think I probably need to call them, or I may just wait to the spring to get serviced. I may just wait to the spring, and then I'll do it again for winter. So I should have at least $100 by the spring added to that, and then I'll save the other $200 for the end of the year. Okay, so now for all my newbies here, of course, you're going to so this is due in July. So instead of dividing by 24 checks, I'm going to divide it by 12 checks, okay? So that'll be $545 divided by 12 checks. Okay, so that'll be $45 a month. That should go to that. Well, $45 per check. Yes, $45 per check. $45 per check, okay? Now, my house taxes are due a year from now, so I can do 24 checks. So that's $430 divided by 24. So that'll be $17, but I'm gonna round it up to 20 to make it easier to count. Because I could round it up to 18, but then I have to find ones, and I'm trying to make my life much easier this year. Return my bond is due in December. So it's $185 divided by 24. So that'll be $771. So I'm just gonna take that, round it on up to $10 to make it much easier. Okay. AC service is $300. So I think I have 100 already in. Okay, 300 divided by 12. Not 12, 24. So that'd be $12.50 per pay period. So let me see, what will I do with that? Because I don't want to, I'll just go up to 15 because I don't need to go up to 20, which I could go up to 20 and then save it up much quicker. Or I could go down to 10. I'll just do 15. We'll just do 15 for the time being. Or I may just do the 12. We'll see, because this might not be too bad just to find two ones. We'll see. Okay, so now, and what I normally do, if I don't stuff nothing, I always stuff these four here. I always stuff these because these bills are going to come and I want to have the money for it. Okay, like for my house taxes, they're due this month. And I paid them last month and I had the money saved up by November. That has never happened to me. That's like unprecedented. Normally, I'm one of these people that end up paying it in March once I file my income taxes and get my tax return, and then I got a late fee. But I'm happy about that. So if you have not tried sinking funds, it's definitely a win-win. So I have these chunk of bills that I know if I don't stuff anything, I'm stuffing these. And then now here, I have unexpected or other. Okay, so for Christmas, I think last year I had $880 in my budget, which I only ended up saving about $4 something. But I think this year, because I want to try not to get big ticket items this year. I want to try and do a modest Christmas this year, and I may adjust this because I was gonna do 600. 400, y'all, but I had to really look at my budget. I had to really look at how much I was going to really be able to save per month based on my expenses, based on my bills, and I couldn't do that. So if nothing changes, we're going to have a very modest Christmas this year. So we're just going to do 220. It's going to be a very modest Christmas. Very modest. Unless things change. Things may change. I may readjust that maybe during the summertime if I can get my Discover card paid off. It depends on March is going to determine everything. March Madness is going to determine everything. So we'll see. Okay, so gifts. I have $240 because there's always different things happening throughout the year. Babies being born, people getting married, birthdays, and I like to have cash on hand for that. Okay, lawn care, I have 55 in, and I need 300 by June. Okay, and I didn't do a category here when it's due because it varies. So of course, this is December. And this is going to be June. So I usually get my my yard rake around that time. But I'm going to try and get out there and do some stuff. If it ever stops raining. So the leaves could dry out. It's raining now, as a matter of fact. Okay, so That's June. Now household, I'm gonna do 600 for the year, because things may happen. And then my niece helps me some with some light housework. She helps me a lot, an hour a week. She's a college student, so she's helping me, I'm helping her. So I can use money out of that fund, out of that sinking fund, to give to her. And if, you know, I need anything else for the house. Okay, so that's 600. And medical will be 200. And my dental, let's see, I have 30 in already. And I need 970 by the end of the year, because I need to get some dental work done. So that's what I had, y'all. It took me forever to just sit down and think about this. So whenever you're setting this up, tip, make sure you look at your bills, your monthly bills, and factor all that in, because I made the mistake last year to have all these astronomical numbers, and I wasn't able to save up all the money because bills happened, and then I had to get my roof fixed. So these numbers are very, very modest. These numbers. Now, some of them, like household, I probably could drop down some, but I don't want to do that because she comes every week. So I want to make sure I'm saving up enough for her. So we'll see. We'll see how it works. Okay, so for Christmas. So we're going to do $10 a month for Christmas. Or $10 per check for Christmas. And gifts be around 10. Yeah, this is real modest, y'all. Lawn care is going to be 25 because I need to have this $300 saved up by June. Because he usually charges about $2 something. Then he does the fertilizer, and he cuts the hedges and does a bunch of other stuff and cut the grass. So it end up being like $300-400 when he's done with everything. So I need to have that done, have that together. Okay, so household will be $25 per check. Medical will be 10. Because I think I did carry some over from medical. Y'all, my apologies. What did I carry? I did carry some over from medical. I think I carried over 100. Yes, I do. I did. I do have 100 in. So I have 100 in for medical. So I do 10. And then for dental, I'm going to have to do $40 per pay period. Let me make sure I did the math right. Let's see. 40 times 24. Yeah, that's about right. About 40. Okay, so I'm going to have to do that. Because I cannot afford to just take $970 out my check to take care of my dental work. So I'm definitely going to have to save for this, okay? So the main benefits of using a sinking fund is so that you can put this money away little bit by little bit, and it doesn't drastically affect your paycheck. Because this has saved my budget year after year after year, okay? Now, sometimes you may have to tweak, you may have to readjust. But you know, you just do what you have to do to make it happen. So I hope that this sinking funds setup has been beneficial. It definitely helps me. Oh, let me do the total of how much I have to put aside per check to stuff my sinking funds. Okay. So let me count all that up. All right, 45 plus 20 is 10 plus 15 plus 20 plus 50 plus 50. So that'd be $210. So I think when I originally wrote this out, when I was working on it yesterday, it was close to like $300, and that was just too much. After I factored in my bills, and I factored in childcare, which includes daycare and after school for my big girl, and gas and food and everything, I couldn't do it. So we'll see. But anyway, thank you all so much, and I love y'all. I'm so glad that you tuned in.